Welcome back. Are you wanting to make a bold move in leadership, whether you want to grow your business or advance in your career, and you're trying to figure out what's that next big move? Well, the leadership gurus will tell you to envision who you want to be and then make decisions as though you are that person.
This is not just another party. This is a leadership training exercise.
But gurus and business coaches, they talk a lot of so what the do I think about this? I'm Amy Walker. I'm a small business strategist, and I have helped hundreds of small business owners build to 6 and even 7 figures in their business, and I know that you can do it too. The gurus are right on this one. If you want to develop your leadership mindset, you've got to step into that leader that you want to be and embody that version of yourself, because guess what? It's true too. You might be a little bit unpracticed in being that leader and making decisions from that space, but those seeds of greatness are already inside of you.
Leadership. The word ship is hidden inside the word leadership.
So in today's video, here's what we're going to do. I am going to teach you about the be, do, have model of thinking versus the have, do, be. I'm going to show you how to create your leadership vision, what should be in it, and how to use that vision to fuel all of your decision making so that you can start generating those big level results that come from leadership mindset. A lot of us think if I had the resources, the tools, the training, the skills, then I would know what to do, and then I would be the person that I want to be. And so they think it's have, do, be.
As its leader, I am the captain.
This is actually the opposite of how you teach yourself to move into higher level leadership. You think of who do I want to be, and then you embody that person today. Then you know what to do. And because you know what to do, you have the results. And so this is how it looks like. When I wake up in the morning, I think, okay, I am a multi-million-dollar business owner. What am I going to do today? If that's who I am, what actions am I going to take? Well, guess what? I'm not going to think about all the little things on my to-do list, and I'm not going to do the squeaky wheel items. I'm going to actually show up and work on the things that are going to create that multi-million-dollar business. And then I get to have those results. So we want to focus on be, do, have versus have, do, be. Now let's talk about your leadership vision. I really believe in the power of using vision to propel you towards where you want to go and tricking your brain in order to producing great results for you. So in your leadership visions, here's some things that you're going to want to include. I want you to look like 3 years ahead. Sometimes 5 years ahead, 10 years ahead, it's just too far and you can't even really see it. But 3 years ahead, you can really see who you want to be as a leader and what you want your organization to look like. So here's some things I would think about. Financially, where do you want to be? What does that look like? Your life, your vision for your resources, your payroll, your money that's in savings, where you're investing, how much cash you have coming in every single month. What is your financial vision? Next, I want you to look at structure and team. Who do you want to have on your team? Not like I want Susie from Oklahoma on my team, but I want a really creative marketing strategist who can come up with marketing ideas that I never even dreamed of. Or I want a sales manager who can go after numbers and knows how to get the results done. I want you to think of the structure of your business, who you want on your team, add that into your leadership vision. Next, look at where are you working? Are you in a big, beautiful building that has like an amazing vibe and cool yoga room? Or are you working at home and you're in your dream house next to the lake? Or are you in a co-working space? Or are you traveling and you're on the road? But where are you going to be working from? Envision that space. I want you to think through your core values that you're going to be operating from, and what do you want the company to stand for? What's the good that you're doing in the world? And then I want you to think through the legacy. How are you giving back? How are you creating a contribution that lasts beyond just the dollars that you transact? All of this is going to help make up your leadership vision. Now, a lot of people do vision this way. They go to a workshop, everyone's talking about vision, so they write it all down, and then they go back to work and they just keep working from the same thing that they've been working from before. I actually want your leadership vision to become the foundation upon which you make all decisions. Wouldn't that be amazing?
I am a great motivational speaker. I attended a Tony Robbins event by the airport last year.
So let's talk a little bit about how you're making your decisions right now. Do you make decisions based on today thinking or tomorrow thinking? When I wake up every single day, my start is probably a lot like yours. There's a lot of things to do. In fact, many days as an entrepreneur, there's more things that should be done than can physically, humanly, possibly be done. And so we're always making choices. Are you jumping into your business and very first thing you're doing is addressing all of the squeaky wheel things? The client who feels like they need you to answer their email right now. The team member who asks 5 million questions, but really they are going to be fine if you don't answer them till a little bit later in the day. Are you jumping into those types of things? Or are you in tomorrow thinking, which is you get into your business and the first thing you do is you work on the things that are going to produce that 3-year vision. That, my friends, is what's going to propel you to that next level of leadership. That's leadership mindset. The next thing we're going to look at with our decision making. Are you making decisions to fight for your growth or to fight for your limitations?
At some point, the fun has to end and a decision needs to be made. So, see, that's the thing.
Are you making decisions based on what you can afford right now, based on what your current challenges are, based on what your current clients are asking for, or are you looking ahead to that 3-year vision and making decisions to fight for where you want to go? It is amazing to me how often I'm talking with business owners and they're telling me where they want to go and I'm telling them all the things they need to do to get there. And then they're like, oh, but we have all these limitations. I'm like, yeah, I know. That's because you're not there yet. But what are you going to make your decisions based on? These limitations or based on where you want to go? Because only one can win and you get to choose.
Just make a decision.
All right, my last tip for how you make your decisions and the way that you embody this leadership mindset is that you create a balance. Sometimes as leaders or entrepreneurs, we're like, I'm just going to trust my gut and be in my feelings. And sometimes we're like, no, it has to all be based on the numbers. And other times we're like, what does everyone else think that I should do? A great leader embraces all three. We trust our gut. We utilize the numbers to help us see what's going on. And we look and listen to other experts, but actual experts, not just like Sally down the street who thinks she knows everything that you should be doing in your life. We're really looking for the right people to propel us forward in making our decisions.
She is here, like you, to learn from what I have to say.
So it's a mixture of all three. That's how I see great leaders showing up and making decisions. The next leadership mindset principle that I really want you to embody is mentorship versus management. Great leaders are good at both. Mentorship is the part of leadership where you're inspiring other people, where you're seeing the greatness in them and then you're like pulling it out of them, you're developing them. Management is the part where you're actually managing the systems, managing the numbers, making decisions based on the results that you're seeing, not just the potential of the people. I feel like we all kind of come to one more naturally than the other. But leaders that really are stepping into that next level of leadership mindset, they have to embody both.
We're all in the same boat. Teamwork.
I actually thought about at one point writing a book called Great Leader, Bad Manager, because that's totally how I feel like my natural tendency is. I have had to work to develop the ability to really manage people and systems. Leadership, inspiring, building others, that kind of came naturally to me. But you have to have both and you've got to work on that skill. The reality is that leaders think differently than employees and team members. We just do. We've had to learn these skills. But that's what I want you to understand. These are learned skills. It's not like inherently some babies come out of the womb thinking like leaders and others come out of the womb thinking like employees. We learn and we develop these skills. So I hope this has been helpful for you. And it is very true. You get to embody who you want to be and then step into that person and make decisions as though you are already there, and you'll find yourself getting there much more quickly. So now you know what it means to have a leadership mindset. And the next video I want you to go watch is 10 steps to successful goal setting. Oh my goodness, is this going to help you learn how to get stuff done? Go check it out. You're going to stay on YouTube anyway. You might as well grow your business, become a better leader, get more stuff. Go click.